You may think there is no relevance in constructing email messages with grammatically correct sentences. Using proper grammar is important to make a positive impression. The following is a brief discussion of one common grammatical problem. Fewer or less. Determining whether to use the word fewer or the word less can be tricky. Here are two techniques to help. 1. Quantifiable method. One technique is called the quantifiable method. Ask yourself if you can count the individual items, e.g., apples, paper clips, calculators, or if you can't count the quantity, e.g., food, time, patience. If you can count the items, use fewer. If you can't, then count the items, use less. For example, you can count the number of email messages you receive. And most people want fewer messages. Why? Because they'd like to spend less time on email. 2. Much or many method. Here is the second technique to help you determine whether to use the word fewer or the word less. This method is a little quirky. But hey, quirky is more fun, and that makes it easier to remember. If you can rephrase the sentence by using the word much, then you select the word less. On the other hand, if you can rephrase the sentence by using the word many, then you select the word fewer. Many equals fewer. Much equals less. Example: the following example demonstrates how to determine when to use the word fewer and when to use the word less. This example illustrates both the quantifiable method and the quirky much or many method. Determining when to use fewer or less. Quantifiable method. If you can count the items, use fewer. For example, there are fewer than 6 cars in the parking lot. If you cannot count the items, use less. For example, we had less gasoline in the car than we thought. Much or many method. If you would use many, then use fewer. For example, she doesn't have many students. Therefore, she has fewer students. If you would use much, then use less. For example, I don't have much time. Therefore, I have less time. Regardless of which method you use, be aware of the impression you're making with your email messages. If you like this video, why not click the like button below and also subscribe to my YouTube channel.